the newer car, the 1 Series, runs to the latest BTCC rules, which makes it tough to get an advantage. So at the moment, some of the circuits we run at, 32 cars qualify in under a second. So it's also a game of strategy this year, where if you try and get a good result in race 1 to lose some weight, but if you win it, then you carry 75 kilos race 2. So it's quite an art this year. Also, we have a mixture of 3 tyres, a soft tyre, medium and hard. We don't have 5 or 6 tyres like Formula 1, but believe me, running 3 different tyres is quite difficult. And the next race we've got at Snetterton is even harder because it's the 60th anniversary of BTCC, and the 3rd race of the day is a 20-lapper instead of 12. So all the cars have to run on the same tyre but no ballast. So we have a separate qualifying session, and the best man starts, and it'll be very important to finish because the double points as well. So it won't be easy, but we'll be there.
And West Surrey are famed for the technical side of British touring cars, the technical side of pushing the cars forward. And how difficult has that been now that the new generation rules have come in? Because you've had S2000, you've run super touring cars as well. Which cars have been your favourite to actually engineer? Because you can be sometimes strangled, can't you, by the technicalities of the rules?
The days of super touring, it was basically who had the biggest budget won. With one of our previous manufacturers, Honda, we had what we thought was a very good budget of 5.5 million. Then we found out the team that won the championship had 9 million. So it's difficult to compete in those days. So thank goodness that it was a great championship for engineers, designers, because you're forever developing the car every weekend. Whereas the regulations now, the racing now is as good, if not better, because you have probably, I'd be safe on saying, 15 guys could win a race this year quite easily. Whereas super touring days, it's who had the best car and the best drivers won. So it's the new rules are purposely made that you can't get too big an advantage. So the 3 Series BMW ran to FIA regulations were very good because we could develop the car to a level where we were by far the most competitive private team. And when we did half a season of World Touring cars, the organisers decided to take us out of being privateer because we were too quick. But in fact, we said the others were too slow. We were running our car to current regulations with Colin driving, and we were doing a fantastic job. Good team of guys, great driver, but we got pulled out halfway through and made to be a non-private team and not a works team. So we were a ghost team for half a season.
Speaking about team members, you've been around for a long time, Rob, driving with West Surrey. They're a cracking team, aren't they? It's a privilege to be with them, and especially now with a great car BMW.
Yes, absolutely. West Surrey Racing has such a heritage of motorsport from back in Formula 3 days when they run the likes of Ayrton Senna and Mika Hakkinen and all these Barrichello to multiple British championships. Then they've been in the sort of super touring car era where the development of the cars was absolutely key. And now we've moved on to what's called a new generation touring car, which is a lot more of a budget touring car. So the budgets have been capped to make it more affordable because it became too expensive and the manufacturers pulled out. So we're now in a car that's got a lot of universal parts, between all the different cars, the Ford, the Vauxhall, the Mercedes, the BMW. We run a lot of components that are all the same. We run the same tyres as well. And so it brings the whole championship a lot closer together. And that's when really the big teams that have got a lot of heritage, a lot of technical ability, like West Surrey Racing, really come to the front and come to the fore. And year on year, they build a car that is capable of winning the championship. absolute honour and a privilege to be able to race for West Surrey year on year.
Yeah, and Colin, great point made by Robin. You know, that technical ability strives you forward as a team, and when it's very, very close, that's what you need, isn't it? And a lot of people do complain, don't they? Oh, the BMW's this and the BMW's that. But we should expect it, because it is a good car and it's run by the best team.
Well, that's exactly right. You know, experience counts for a lot, and you know, I think both on the driving and the engineering side, we're very strong in that department. And I think one of the things that set West Surrey Racing apart from the others is that we just focus on BTCC. You know, we're not sidetracked with other projects. So from 7 days a week, you're focused on trying to make the 1 Series BMW faster the next time out, and you know, the margins between all the cars and drivers are so small now that you have to be pushing the envelope in every department. You know, from the driving side to the cars. You know, you got to keep pushing that a little bit more than you think is possible, and you know, even when it comes to qualifying, you think you've put a good lap in, you think you've maybe done enough, and you come into the pits and you see the screen and you're 14th, 15th, so you've got to go out and somehow find another 0.2 of a second. So you know, it is a real challenge, but you know, that's what we enjoy, and you know, that's what gets us out of bed in the morning. And you know, you only have to look at the history books, and you know, the BMW is always there, knocking on the door, challenging for wins and podiums, and you know, we've done well over recent years to win 2 championships, but we're still all very hungry for more. So that's what we can do.
It's not been an easy ride, though, is it? To British Touring Car Championships, and in 2009 you won the championship. You know, and it wasn't actually for BMW, was it? It was for BMW, but RAC were the main sponsor. But all the hard work that yourselves, and you know, Rob and Dick and all the team at WSR, then that's got you the manufacturer back, because it wasn't a full manufacturer backed car, was it, back in the day?
Yeah, that's right. You know, anything that's worth getting never comes easy, and you have to put in the groundwork. And you know, in 2007 we got the 3 Series BMW from Munich, and you know, that was you know, a very capable car straight out of the box. And year 2 we won the championship. The 1 Series BMW was a little bit different. You know, the design and build of that car started in 2012, and that was all done by West Surrey Racing, and getting the championship again in 2014. But you know, like I said, there's 10, 11 other teams more trying to work just as hard, and everybody wants to be the best, be the champions, beat the big names. So you know, even though you've won the championship before, you can never rest on your laurels, and you know, you are really only as good as your last race. So it certainly keeps you young, it keeps you fit. You know, you got to keep working hard at it, because there's always somebody there and snapping at your heels wanting to take your seat.
That's the way it goes. The youngsters always see fast, don't they? And Rob, you've driven BMWs for a couple of different teams. So why did you stick with West Surrey?
Very good question, Paul, and it's also a very simple question I have to get right. Because West Surrey are the best team in the paddock. It doesn't matter front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, whatever the manufacturer. This guy, he always delivers. He brings a car out. It has so much thought and preparation before it even becomes an actual live item. The theory, the thought, the technical ability, the experience of Dick Bennett and all the other race engineers and the designers that are there in the back rooms at West Surrey in the factory working hard to develop the car. You know, when they put their name to it, that stamp means it's going to be a championship contender. And then you've then got all the resources that they've got. They've got huge facilities, some fantastic staff that have been in touring cars and single-seater racing for 20, 30 years. And you put all this together, and you know, there's only one place a driver wants to be. And you know, me and Colin are in the hot seats, and there's a lot of people knocking on the door every year to replace us.
And you have to keep the game up, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Like Colin said, you're only as good as your last race, and we've had some very good, strong seasons recently, and I'm very pleased to be part of the winning combination where we've delivered 2 teams and manufacturers championships year on year, and we're currently leading the game. So I'm very pleased to be part of that, and want to keep delivering.